Alrighty, this is Delayed W podcast. We got the usual suspects here. No coconut, but we got Kiki the Don.
Yes, sir. We proceed to give you what you need. The prodigal Don has returned. And we got you here with some satisfying type music.
Of course, we got King Beast.
Know the vibes. The nigga done got this music set up in the shit now. We going crazy. Just had to find a bot because they took all the bots out a couple weeks ago.
I didn't do that shit. I've been off Discord. But of course, we got our editor, Worrell.
Ahoy, hoy.
In this episode, we were talking about, arcades, little experiences we had. It can be growing up as a kid or even adult now. If you're going to Dave and Buster's, I don't know.
Dave and Buster's.
Y'all been to Dave and Buster's lately or main events? Or what's that new one that's, was it Cidercade? I don't know if y'all been to that.
Nope.
I heard
Man, you said arcades. I got a story for y'all.
Go ahead. The floor is yours, my guy.
Please.
Man, all right, bro. So one time while my cousin was over in the Chromatic. Okay. So one time our other friend selecting Nave, he's like, hey, y'all trying to go to Darwin's? And for y'all who don't know, Darwin's is basically a pool hall.
It's basically what?
But Darwin's is a pool hall. So he was asking us to go play pool. Chromatic was like, do you want to go? I was like, I mean, if you want to go, we can. I ain't really too keen on it. But if he's just trying to play pool, then sure, why not? So me and him ended up going to Darwin's, play some pool with selecting May when he had we'll call her his acquaintance because that's what they are. They're not dating, they're acquaintances. With him and a couple of other people. So then after that, we went to this arcade. I don't know why we went to this arcade, but okay. So outside of it being kind of late, and both me and my cousin ended the night with headaches, like not from the arcade. Well, it was from the arcade, but it was also just from the foolishness we were seeing. But they had a lot of games in there. They had like Pac-Man, the usual stuff. The only complaint is they didn't have Mortal Kombat, and we felt like you gotta have Mortal Kombat as an arcade game. It's an essential. But it was a lot of games and stuff in there. Like you can really play all of them. All you have to do is like put in $10, get you a little wristband, and you can really go in there and play as long as you want.
What about you, King?
Arcade shit.
What's a recent story for you right now, bro?
I haven't been to an arcade.
Little Dave and Buster's or Mount Chasia's or.
I actually did go to Dave and Buster's for the first time the other year. It was like 2019. Me and the best friends went. That shit was fun. Did we go? Or was that with some other people? I don't remember being sober. All I do know was that I was definitely at a Dave and Buster's and I was off my ass having the time of my life. Nigga, I was out there flanneled out, Air Force stuff. I was looking like a fucking meal, my nigga. Goddamn. Nigga, you ain't never seen a drunk nigga hoop like me on them fucking courts. Then they had that shit above. I don't know how the fuck I made it across. I really don't. I should be dead right now. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I should have broken my neck on the fucking Pac-Man machine. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all.
What the fuck?
It was like, that shit was fun as fuck. I definitely need to go again when I'm sober. Other than that, it's just like, I can't remember being I remember there was an arcade at my house. I just don't remember going like that shit. It's the crazy part. Definitely got videos of me and people at arcades, though. It's gonna be hard to find. I got a lot of pictures and videos on my phone though.
That's funny you say Dave and Buster's because I think this is the last time I was at Dave and Buster's. This was what? Kiki, was it my 18th birthday?
They went to Dave and Buster's? And you had the party bus and stuff?
Yeah, was it?
No, that was that was junior. That was junior year. So you was probably
Oh, no.
16 turning on 17.
17.
I'm not gonna lie, ain't nah nigga seeing me on NBA Jam on Fire Edition. Boy, give me anybody. Boy, give me Hakeem and Kenny the Jets.
You know what made me mad about that whole thing?
way.
That boy Bino had all them goddamn tickets, man.
Dude, Bino was getting so. I think I threw them away actually because they don't even do tickets no more. They got it all on a fucking card. Maybe it's still in my mom's place. I don't know. But that day, bro. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, this wasn't a party bus, bro. No. That was a different day. This one. No, did we go to? No, it was Dave and Buster's, bro. It was definitely my 18th. It was definitely my 18th birthday. You think about the other story. Just this one, or not even. It wasn't 18th birthday. It was my graduation. That's what it was. Yeah, it was a graduation because we were like, "Oh, I'm gonna go ride with Donnie Guns, and Brando." And we met y'all up there, but y'all was like, "Where y'all niggas at?" Bro, we was high as shit. We was high as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I imagine.
We were high as shit. We were so high, bro. We went to the wrong Dave and Buster's. Like, I don't even know. I don't know how we mixed up downtown with fucking.
You know better than our friend going to the wrong church for the 8th grade dance.
We're not gonna talk about Purple Coast. That's a whole nother story for another episode. Good thing you said that. I'm definitely gonna. Yeah. I gotta put that on the list. You shouldn't have told me that, bro. Oh yeah, that's definitely on season 5. You shouldn't have said that one. But nah, that time we was high as shit, bro. And even with fucking the one you're thinking about though, junior year, that one was fun too. Cause that shit. Oh man. Oh man. Niggas was going in. Bino was getting all the tickets. This nigga almost missed the party bus. We like, hey bro, the bus. We said we gotta leave right now, bro. The bus gonna leave us. Bino's like, I gotta get these tickets, man.
The
like,
bus
bro,
is leaving.
It's not that deep.
The bus is leaving.
This nigga was definitely on his casino addict shit. Like he was addicted to Dave and Buster games, bro. Like he was. And the thing was, it wasn't like, oh, he was like losing any points. So no, this nigga was getting like jackpots on everything. I'm like, I don't know how he was doing it. That nigga was a menace. He had I'd say maybe like 3 buckets full of tickets, just going in and shit.
What games was he playing?
All of them, bro.
Wow.
And you know Bino, bro. You know Bino. This nigga's a sweating any type of game.
Sure is.
Video games.
That nigga get a headband on.
He definitely had a head. Like, just imagine a skinny Hispanic guy with glasses, do-rag on too. We don't know where he got the do-rag.
That shit was
Keeping
funny.
his do-rag on with a sweatband.
You know when he take that do-rag off, it smell crazy. That shit smell like gorilla snot.
Yeah, fucking I think the other times that's been real funny was when you could say the delayed W team, or what we call as the inside joke is that we call ourselves the Looter Squad, and that consists of 7, me, Afro, our roommate, and as you know, he's called your boo.
I got a question. Who's the Freddie Gibbs out of the group?
Come again?
Who's the Freddie Gibbs out of your Looter Squad?
What do you mean by that?
You heard what I said. Which one of you motherfuckers is Freddie Gibbs?
What do you mean by that? This is the first time I heard some shit like that.
Which one of you motherfuckers is Frederick Gibbs?
I don't know how to answer that, bro. Like this, like you gotta be specific with me, bro.
Oh my god!
You do be posting some wild tweets and wild Instagram stories, but damn it, that shit do be funny.
Which one of y'all the wildest motherfuckers out of that group? I didn't think I'd have to describe what Freddie Gibbs is out here doing.
Nah, that nigga Yabu was a menace. He was on playing Speed of Light. he was just looking. His Selectin was there too that day. He was like, "You have to slow down time," and the niggas started hitting like every goddamn light on that shit. And if you play Speed of Light, you know, nigga, that shit is not easy. And of course, Afro and them, they going at it. Seven laughing his ass off. Then we had the Amazing, OG member of the original podcast. You know, he was an original guest. He was there too. That was really good times, bruh. A lot of memories, a lot of menace shit.
Yeah, some years have gone by and we're all still menaces, some more than others.
I think the worst for me is when I worked in an arcade kind of thing. If you're from Houston, you probably remember it as Mount Tasia. They changed the boomers when I was there too. Like, I want to say the third week I was working there. That job was ass. That shit was garbino, bro. Like, man, I was working in the kitchen and stuff, and man, that was not it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Don't buy no food from there, bro. If it's not popcorn at the front, don't buy no food from there. That shit was unsanitary. I remember one time corporate pulled up and this nigga got impatient. He said, "Y'all niggas taking too long." I wasn't working in the kitchen that day. I think I was like still learning and like just washing dishes or some shit. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but one nigga, he got bored, bruh, and he was hungry. And on his lunch break, he said, "Fuck this shit. I'm about to fix me a pizza." So he did that shit, and he like eating the pizza. And the dude from corporate walked in. And then he walked back out. We looked at that nigga. We was like, "Oh, yeah. Man, it's been a good run." They got that nigga the fuck out of there, bruh. I just know fucking our manager had a talk with everybody. That nigga was definitely fired, bruh. I ain't see him the next day. That nigga was up out of there. It didn't really matter. That job was shit. I was getting paid like $750. And everything was overpriced, bruh. Like, I don't know if I ever told the popcorn story on this podcast.
I don't think so.
Nah, it was this one couple, you know, it was a white dude and you could say, yeah, you definitely say Muslim woman, you know. Well, nice little couple. They were cute, you know. They wanted some popcorn, bruh. Man, when I say this little small bag of popcorn, I'm talking about it's smaller than the movie theater's popcorn. Like, not even. It's way smaller than that. It's like, this shit is maybe like a keychain size, bruh. Like, I mean, it was small. And they was charging like fucking $15 for that shit, bruh. And I was like, man, I feel bad for y'all. I overfilled that fucking popcorn bag. I put so much goddamn popcorn in that bitch. I was like, nah, y'all deserve a lot of popcorn because this ain't it. They respected it too. They gave me a little tip and stuff. I don't even know if I was supposed to take tips or anything, but it was dope.
If motherfucker hand me money that they don't want going to the store over the counter, I keep that shit. I've been told you niggas at my retail job I take tips. Shit.
I mean, it was quite an experience though. Making fucking fried Oreos, funnel cakes. We had slushy machines, but they was always breaking and stuff. Had to fix them mugs by hand too. Nah. I remember this nigga Tim. I don't know what that young man's doing in his life, but Tim, Kiki knows Tim. That nigga, he worked there up with me too. I remember one time we was just like, fuck this shit. We just bored chilling in a fucking, because there was a golf course too, a little mini golf course out there. We was just chilling in there, bruh. Just chilling like a little cave. The entire shift. It was just like a 5-hour shift, but that shit felt long. Nah, I'm over here rambling. I got some other stories, but Warwolf, I gotta hear some stories from you, man.
I never went to an arcade.
Oh,
You fucking Xbox gamer?
Yes.
my arcade experience was like relegated to like theater arcades and Chuck E. Cheese arcades.
Chuck E. Cheese counts. Chuck E. Cheese definitely counts. Everybody's been to Chuck E. Cheese. That's like the first one of the segue into, what's real fun is kind of segue into gambling, but that's a whole nother topic. But that's a segue into, arcades and stuff. Especially that pizza, bro. Oh man, that pizza still crack. I don't care what nobody said. That pizza still crack.
I don't think I even ever eaten pizza there.
Nah, fam. How you gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese and not have the pizza, my guy?
I can't remember much about Chuck E. Cheese. The only thing I remember about Chuck E. Cheese is their motorcycle arcade machines.
Yep.
That's about it.
You definitely put in some quarters too for
and that pizza was
machines.
gas.
Definitely was, bro.
I do remember that Chuck E. Cheese always smelled like a fucking raggedy sock.
It did. It was a bunch of kids.
It's a bunch of motherfuckers running around that bitch with no socks or shoes on.
Well, then the animatronics, whatever, that shit used to creep me out as a kid. But I was definitely dancing too. It creeped me out, but I was still like dancing with it too. You know what the fuck I was doing.
No, don't pull another Friday Nights at Freddy's. Ooh.
Oh, hell no.
Get your head stuck in and the machine crushes it.
Oh, nah.
You lose all your frontal lobes, include both your eyes.
So you never been to like the arcades in the mall, like a full-on arcade?
No.
Man, that's literally like what got me into gaming. Like my pops would always take me to it's called Guns Point now. Or it may have been a different mall too, because it's not really called Guns Point. That's just what they call it now because the hood took over. But Greenspoint Mall, and then there was another mall too. I don't know if it was Memorial. I don't think Memorial was open yet. I'm not sure. It was, but for sure Greenspoint and another mall where my pops would take me, and it'll be like an arcade. I mean, not like a little small little movie arcade or like a little CC's Pizza arcade. Like, no, I'm talking about like a huge one, bro. I'm talking about all the fighting games. There was Street Fighter 3 back in the day. There was, what really got me into gaming was Taken Tag. And man, that shit was just so fun playing. And then like, I think Time Crisis 1 was out at the time. And House of the Dead for sure was out.
Oh yeah, I remember the House of the Dead arcade.
And Time Crisis, nigga.
But fucking Celebration Station, when I got older, I want to say maybe like 5 or 6. That's when they had all the House of the Dead, at Time Crisis 2 and 3, and there's another franchise. I can't think of it. Oh, Fast and Furious. I also forgot about those. They had their own little racing game in the arcade. That shit was fun.
Do you remember the arcade where you play as firefighters?
That one too, bro. That one was definitely lit.
I remember that.
But there was another one that my grandma used to take me, and it was it was a go-kart / like arcade. You good?
On me, that nigga coughed out. That nigga came out the cut.
You good, Kiki? You smoking?
No, I was drinking Sprite.
You
went down the wrong hole. Pause.
No, there was the arcade. We go there. There was go-kart / arcade. And my grandma, she said, I'm not gonna lie, my grandma got money. She act like she broke, but she got money. I don't know where she got it from. Maybe just because she was working at Enron for so long before, the scandal. If you don't know, you can look that up. Enron, ENRON. Just look that up. It's very infamous. But yeah, she would take me and she'd be like, I'm buying you like all the coins. Like I'm talking about, it was like unlimited fucking coins. So I sat there and not the go-kart. I sat there because it was nobody else there too. We were there like early in the morning. I played the entire Time Crisis 2. I believe that's what it is. Because there's 4 of them, right? Hold on.
In total?
Yeah, I think there's 4 Time Crisis. I want to make sure. No. It was Time Crisis 3. Yeah, it was Time Crisis 3.
I had 3 on the PlayStation.
That's the one where our favorite meme that we talk about when the old 360 crew. We laughing one day about it. Oh my! We'll probably post it on YouTube or something if you can find it.
Is that
Yeah,
the
Tom Parsons Theory. That's with the blonde white dude and the dude with brown hair, and the white girl on the cover too.
blonde white girl?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's the one where the guy was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that one. That game, I beat that in the entirety from beginning to end.
Have you seen the new ones?
No, because it's not the industries has changed so much. Like they used to be game changer back then because the technology, but now it's not. It don't feel the same.
You're a super soldier now. You can do this acrobatic flash fucking shit now. You're literally a superhero with guns.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
so weird.
That's the problem too, especially how 4 went. And it's crazy because you would think an arcade game got a story. It does. It was made by Bandai Namco, so Japanese people they come up with some crazy storylines. But the fourth one was so weird, bro. You got these soldiers and stuff, and they got parasites, and it was just they was getting out of control with stories. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm just here to shoot shit. You use a rocket launcher and it wasn't even a rocket launcher. It was just a pistol with fucking grenade bullets. Like I don't understand the game how it was like that, but that shit was lit back then in the day. Especially House of the Dead. To my reload.
They ported that game on the original Xbox. Yeah, House of the Dead 2 and 3.
You saw the remake though on the Switch? I don't know if it dropped yet.
I don't know. I saw the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know if it dropped yet though. Maybe next year. Maybe they delayed it. Let me see.
I wish it wasn't on the fucking Nintendo.
I'm definitely
They did. First it was originally on arcade, then they went to the Xbox, then they went to a PlayStation exclusivity with like the fourth House of the Dead. But then before that, it was House of the Dead Overkill, and that was a Wii exclusive. Now they went back to arcade with their recent one. And now they're going to the Nintendo. It's like, can y'all stop going on one systems only? Just put it on everything.
What they don't want? They don't want to play the Wii?
They don't want to make money.
No, it's because they
don't want to make
money in arcades and like the original was it Super Nintendo? I think that's when it started with Super Nintendo. If I'm not mistaken. That's when the arcade started to blow up in Contra and all that shit. But since arcades kind of died out, like the only thing you got is basically like a Dave and Buster's. You would think they will put it on other consoles, but who knows? Maybe one day they will, like PS5 or something. But yeah, I just saw House of the Dead don't come out till next year, so I can wait.
We saw that trailer like earlier this year.
That was back in April. No, y'all got any other stories? I think that's all I got.
No.
Alrighty, well, you guys enjoyed listening to this podcast. We do take donations on the Anchor app. Donations.
I like hearing you niggas take over today.
And if you can't donate, it's perfectly fine. But if you like supporting, we do appreciate giving us a like on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Apple or Spotify, rate us 5 stars. It does help us reach the algorithm and grow as a podcast. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.
If you don't want to donate, I can give you my cash out.